Hello there, and welcome back to Corey Loses for the continuation of our Fall of the Republic playthrough as the Galactic Republic. In the last episode, we lost a couple planets. We've got some CIS aggression going on, but we should be able to take a few more of these planets in this area. So we got attacked at Rishi, and I don't think we're going to be able to hold it off, but I am going to give it a shot, because it's just the Lucrehulk, which we might be able to beat with the Golan and the Shipyard Garrison, so we'll see. And then we're going to keep on advancing in some of the other fronts. So,
Warm up.
get on over there.
Awaiting orders.
Ready for takeoff. Orbital command available.
Copy.
And
Course set.
I really wish we had a hypervelocity gun here, but we're going to be able to attack Boz-Pity from the other side, so I don't think we'll have to worry about more attacks
Instructions received.
on Rishi, rather. And if this fails, then we're going to be able to send Wheeler's fleet up here.
Craft.
Receiving message.
Taking
So let's just kill these guys while we can. Bombers, don't get
location plotted.
too far away.
Yes, sir. Ion engines primed.
Because we're going to need you against the Lucrehulk. We don't need you against the other stuff.
Coding transmission.
Enemies in
Ready
range.
for action from the command center. Target locked.
Yes, Commander. Deploying squadron.
Station ready.
We'll see how well our Golan 2 is going to stack up against the
Orbital command
Lucrehulk.
available. Fire.
So I'll tell it to attack.
Holding position. Space station.
No, you stay back.
Squadron here. Acquiring target.
Ready for takeoff.
I guess we may as well just get them in.
Momentarily.
Eyes reporting in.
At your command. Sir, more fighters approaching directly ahead.
I've got them in my sights. Orders, sir.
My shields are gone.
There's like one or two hyenas left in that squad.
Around for another one.
Longer we can hold them off.
Die.
Target locked. Getting a lock. Intercepting.
Oh no, there's a fair amount.
Eliminating target.
Receiving message.
I'm on them. Target locked.
Come back in here,
Excellent shot.
you hard sell.
Ready for
See what
command,
happens.
sir. Advancing on target.
Might be able to get a bit more done on this one.
Stay in formation. Get behind them. I
Yeah.
got one.
It's so much easier to get these kills when you're
Enemies in
chasing.
range. Target locked. All fighters attack.
That's a double squadron of vultures.
Still techno units ships in the
squadron.
area. Decoding transmission.
You may as well die, yeah, because you're just gonna.
We deal with them first.
I
There's only
have
one of you left.
eliminating target.
Coming back in.
Out. Heading out. Attack.
Ready for action.
I'm on them.
In they come.
Target locked.
Sir, there's still
Coming
techno
around.
units
Station
ships ready. in the area.
Excellent shot. I got one.
Get on in here, Lucrehulk.
Ready for battle. Fall out.
TIE fighters back off a little bit.
Roger that. Let's go.
Our space station is under
They
attack.
have many bombers? No. Okay. It's mostly just, yeah, that's all just fighters, except for I think that one. Yeah. There we go.
Fire.
See if you guys can take out this one.
Orbital
And
command
no
available.
bombers. I really need you over here.
Locking on. Warm up. Draw their fire. Keep going.
Fighters.
Open fire.
I need you to kill them.
Attack that target.
Receiving message. Open
It's going to be very important.
Attack formation.
Their bombers not have much influence on this.
Space station
No, you guys are still over here. No chasing.
Regroup for another attack. Guarding here. They're coming in quick.
Alright, let's get in there.
From the command center. We should clear the area. Decoding transmission. Primary target acquired.
Copy. This way.
Ready for action.
Alright, we've got a lot of the shield damage.
They already found Station
They're
ready.
not getting as much shield damage. I think we got this.
I've got them in my sights.
Here, stay on stuff that's closer.
Space station damaged.
I'm transmitting the coordinates to
Coming
you
back
now.
Okay, let's
around
get this
for
next
another
shot in.
Enemies in range.
Getting the early damage here is going to be
Target locked.
a lot more valuable.
Getting a lock.
Orbital command available.
Being overwhelmed.
Locked on.
Eliminating target.
We're all
Target
set here.
locked.
Under attack.
Excellent shot.
Enemy starfighters will check
Come back for another run.
I'm losing.
They're going to get a good amount of damage off on that.
More enemy craft.
Yeah, we lost our Y-Wings, so we got to wait for the next round of Y-Wings.
Taking fire. Commander, they're hitting us.
Sir, incoming transmission from the command
Receiving
center.
message. Open fire. Decoding transmission.
Where'd he go?
Our target priority is the laser cannons.
Ready for action.
Open fire on those laser cannons.
Okay. Kind of low on fighters.
Station ready.
Intercepting. Attacking. Nowhere
See if
to
we can
run.
still focus on those
Formation.
bombers. We really need to take out the
Locking on target.
hangars.
We've reached the base perimeter, sir.
As many fighter bays as possible.
A couple more hits like
Detected.
that, she's done for. Good work.
Draw their fire.
At your command.
Yeah, I think
Formation.
Looks like no Union ships in the area.
we just get a good run or two off with these bombers.
Sir, resuming mission
Reporting.
objective.
Targeting.
Receiving message.
Then that puts us right over.
Target locked.
Holding position.
Yeah, I think we're good.
Our space station is under attack.
Decoding transmission.
Alright, we might have to.
Our
Yeah, let's
target
do a few of the
priority is
turbo
laser
lasers
cannons.
first.
We're all set here, Commander.
Y-Wings, come on in.
Shortly.
Yes, sir. I'm on.
Eyes.
Ready for action.
I don't know if there's anything that's inaccurately reported as a bug more than
Go
TIE
after the
fighters.
stragglers. I got one. Stay in formation.
Open fire
For
on
whatever
those
reason,
laser
people just think they're not
behind them.
supposed to be any TIE fighters.
Regroup
TIEs are
for
quite old.
another attack.
Especially when they're like a different asset, different icon, different
I
tooltip.
have them now.
Station ready.
Locking on.
It's a very hard thing to do that many
cannons. Our target
things by
priority is the
mistake.
laser cannons.
I'm on them.
For something that's not even in the other mod.
Enemies in range.
Open
Alright, let's
fire
get that
on those
turbo
laser
laser.
cannons.
Target locked. I'm losing.
I think
Coming around.
Our target priority is the laser
I
cannon.
got
this puts
eliminating
us
target.
pretty safe.
I've got them in my sights.
Concentrating fire.
That
Orbital
fighter
command
bay.
available.
Coming back around for another run.
Fire.
It's taking serious.
Primary
enemy
target
craft.
acquired.
That fighter bay.
Getting a lock.
All fighters approaching
Target
directly ahead.
locked. Sir, I've detected.
Open fire on
That turbo laser.
I'm not sure how much longer we can hold them off.
Our target
That
priority
turbo
is the
laser.
laser cannon.
Being overwhelmed. We have to pull out.
Just take down all the actual hull damage that they can do.
Open fire on those laser cannons.
Locked on.
Can you get the fighter bay from there?
Firing.
Yeah, we need shit.
At your command.
Repairing.
Sir, we need
You guys
to
get
clear
in.
the area of all enemies.
TIE squadron here.
Space station
Receiving
under
message.
attack. Repairing.
Decoding transmission.
I think we can.
Open fire.
We can repair faster than they can do damage.
Repairing.
Excellent shot.
We're back to being the back to war as an actual resource. Yep,
Ready for action.
that'll be eventually how that gets reworked and worked in.
Taking fire.
Our target priority is the laser cannon.
There will be some like GC specific or mission specific resources,
TIEs reporting in.
some faction specific resources.
Attack run.
Station ready.
The CSA will end up being a lot more resource focused than a lot of other factions as well.
I got
At your command. Receiving message.
Yeah, not in 3.0. The 3.0 resource stuff is going to be the same as in Father Republic.
Open fire on those laser cannons. We're being overwhelmed. We have to pull out.
Our target priority is the laser cannon.
Our forces have been wiped out.
intercepting.
Those engines.
Ready for command,
Okay,
sir.
Ready
let's
for action. Station ready.
keep going with that.
It's taking serious
There,
damage.
I've detected.
There's still a turbo laser there. Kill it. Nope.
Open
Turbo
fire on
laser.
those laser cannons.
Our target priority is the
Kill
laser
the turbo laser.
The engines
Now
are
kill
our
the
primary
engines.
target.
Alright,
Open
now this
fire
other
on
turbo
those
laser.
cannons. Sir, there's still Techno-Union ships in the area.
TIE squadron
Alright, the
standing.
fighters come in.
Command available.
Our money's doing a lot of the hard work right now.
Target locked.
Our target priority is the laser
Alright,
cannon.
these are all just lasers. Laser. 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 Laser.
I got one.
Alright. I think we can kill whatever we want now.
We can't let them escape.
At
Locking
your
on.
command.
Repairing.
Just gotta make sure the weapons stay up on this
Space
side.
station under attack.
Changing
Let's
course
kill the
to
vultures
intercept.
first.
Course set. Acquiring target. Enemies
You know
in
what?
range.
Screw it. Just kill anything.
Advancing on target.
I'm transmitting the coordinates to you now.
Commander, they're hitting us.
Receiving message.
Where'd he go? Stay in formation.
Decoding
Target
transmission.
locked.
Open fire on those laser cannons.
Eliminating
Our
target.
target priority
Get
is the
behind
laser
them.
cannon.
Ready for action.
I'm out of
Primary
control.
Nowhere
target
to
acquired.
run. Target locked.
Locked on.
Excellent shot.
Directly ahead. Open fire on those laser cannons.
ATXE maybe.
Open fire.
I have them now.
Station ready. Locking on target.
I wouldn't say it's necessarily a high priority unit,
Target
but
priority is the laser cannon.
Orbital command available.
Open fire on those laser cannons.
it's not impossible, especially if someone on the team decides they want to make it at the time. Alright. We held it off. And we're like, we just gotta jump into Bob's Pity there. So that should be pretty simple.
Complete.
And also, building started.
Building started.
I probably shouldn't even have spent that money. Alright, Bob's Pity.
Invasion commencing.
Or Bimasari, then Bob's Pity.
Clone Trooper 5s and the chip.
Beginning
are about to
construction.
go into the Jedi Temple.
Okay, Shock T, get up to there. Let's bring in some sabers and Remotey. And some clones.
While Jedi still breathe, we will not abandon Kamino. May
Alright,
the
in we
Force
go.
be with you.
Up we go.
Construction complete.
Follow me. Watch those wrist rockets. Back at it. Clankers won't see it. Need time to cool. Run!
Save the clock.
You can protect yourself and allow them
Wired up. Scanning infantry.
kill the droidica without getting in danger. Alright, we actually don't need the sensor then.
Station constructed.
Let's-
This is Jedi.
Yeah, let's send this group further down here. This looks to mostly be infantry coming down, so Shock T, you can come up here. Alright, take cover, Shock T. Oh, you're starting to deal with vehicles.
Domino Squad.
Alright, Remotey and some clones up here.
This is not an adventure. It's a constant
Ended up being the other way around. Alright. We can get some saber tanks up here then. No, Shakti, you can stay with this group.
We have a
Turret constructing.
May the fourth be with you. And the
Yeah, if we can, we can still stay on this side. You go for the turret. You can kill the Persuader.
We've lost the abandoned sensor array.
Oh shit, that's not good.
this is General Shanks.
Alright, back out. Got the run off on us.
Destroyed.
I guess it's my turn to do that then. The infantry down there to help them. Okay, Shakti, you're gonna have to come down here.
Unit destroyed.
Down there. Maybe some speeders even.
At maximum unit capacity.
While Jedi still peace, we will not fail. Say
Yep, you're dead. Rip Shakti. Alright, let's try to run him over. In you go. We'll need vision again. Maybe we'll switch Obi-Wan into this army after that. Alright, back off to the turret. You guys are probably gonna die.
They're gonna wrap up here first.
Are these VX Commandos? Yeah. Alright, you guys get over the river. Some of you need to get up on the hill. We are going over the river with the rest of them now. Anything over here? No. Just that vehicle. Or anti-vehicle turret, rather. As soon as we have this,
Abandoned sensor array.
this vision, we can drop you there, drop you there. Just food production, but still, we're gonna bomb it. Alright, you guys get up to the turret. Fuck. Yeah. Move the window. It's always so tricky because, like, I have the game window up over where the stream is. So if I move the window, like if I move the game window, then I can see the stream under it. It's like a few seconds behind, offset by a few inches, and it just looks very weird. Alright. Just this one little squad left. Or two. Luckily, I've never closed the window while doing it, at least while streaming. I've definitely accidentally closed the window while, like, testing stuff.
Flanker scan. Give me recon. Got that sentry. On to the next.
I'm sure it's coming, like, someday I will definitely do that. But so far, it hasn't happened. Alright, they're leaving. Good. They killed Shaq T. It's their fault, not mine. So I'm gonna move Obi-Wan into this company. I think he's just chilling on Kuat or something.
Control achieved.
Yeah, there he is. Bring some clones with him. Oh, and Ayla Secura.
Hey, check them back.
Alright.
Construction
Cause
complete.
pity.
Tactical battle imminent.
Droids around the objective.
Choose your reinforcements.
Yep, Apple Plate. If you lose a hero, then they are dead for good. They do not come back unless they are Trencher Grievous. They have some mechanics that allow them to die multiple times, depending on the specifics, considering how slippery they were. Alright. This ion cannon was unexpected and unhelpful.
Reinforcements cancelled.
On my way, Commander. Right, sir. At your command. Targeting computer.
Hopefully we'll be able to kill this Golem before we end up losing everything.
Target at maximum firepower.
Yes, General.
This is the captain. Battle stations.
Yeah, that victory is
Whatever it was they were looking for.
Our turbo
not
laser
doing
batteries
well.
have been
I
disabled.
wonder if we target this just right.
Blasters charged.
We might be small, but we pack a punch.
Got you on the comm. Locked on target.
Awaiting your orders, sir. Cannons charged.
Will we be able to save it?
Nominal status. Reading you.
Missile destroyer here. Their water escape.
The answer is
Yes, General.
almost certainly no.
Striking target.
I think the last hits are coming in,
Primary
yep.
engine system is down.
That was actually closer than I thought it would be. I thought it was like definitely not, but it was only probably not.
Ready for attack orders.
They've destroyed our torpedo launcher.
Missile destroyer reporting in.
Our launch bay has been disabled.
Got the captain. Disable their laser cannon.
At your command. Knock 'em down.
Battle stations.
Yeah, let's blow that.
All stations
And
ready.
Our lasers have been
nope,
destroyed.
I should have just not kept you there.
Engines are destroyed, sir.
Bearing set.
We've lost our launch
Thank you,
bay.
Chaos Kill, for subscribing. Appreciate it.
Breaking comm silence.
Our Quinton's here.
Ready to commence.
This is the captain.
Awaiting your orders, sir.
The torpedo launcher has been destroyed.
Separatist forces have lost. I'm transmitting the coordinates to you now.
Alright,
Ready for attack orders.
I'm again losing forces to laziness.
Missile destroyer reporting in.
Standing by. They're not gonna be needing their shield.
Fire for maximum effect.
Go in for that. Go in for that.
All stations ready. Sir, we've done it. Plotting flight plan. Attacking target.
Captain here. Nominal status.
Sir, there's still Techno-Union ships in the area. Flags. Cut 'em off. Sir, we've searched the site.
Let's go for the heavy frigate shipyard.
Missile destroyer here. They're losing reinforcements. Knock it off. You've got a cleared
Feeding you. Vectoring to the enemy.
We might be small, but we pack a
So we're gonna be able to get Boz Pity, and then we can actually go to into Pamond, which is gonna mean that Mon Cal is
At your command.
no longer under as much threat.
My shields are gone. You got 'em. They're all around us.
And that will like fully separate the north and south stuff for the CIS.
All stations ready. Of course, Your Highness. Techno-Union ships.
You've got the captain.
We're depleting the Separatist reinforcements.
All right, like that was more losses than I wanted to have, but
Constructing.
will not cry over the spilt milk. Thank you, Mr. Puerto Rican, for subscribing as well. 20 months of subscribing. Very epic. Ooh, they're invading Umbara. Maybe we will get to play on the map. But we are going to go to Mumban with this.
Construction complete.
Because that's where they're coming from.
Tactical battle imminent.
Ooh, it's Trench. It's this fleet. Alright. Let's see if they actually get the ground forces in.
Tactical battle imminent.
Hello, Dooku. Oh, those are the ground forces that they were going to send. Should have let them have it.
It's a trap.
That's a trap. That's Richard Nixon.
Choose your reinforcements.
Nobody can be president for more than Luther.
Got it.
I have a shiny new body.
Reinforcements
A
cancelled.
room.
Show me what to destroy.
All right, Coburn, give him the bonus there.
Calculate.
Get another
Jump to
couple
light.
VSDs in.
No problem. Anchors away.
So we probably still won't get to see
Where are we headed?
the Umbara map.
Yes, sir.
All right, now we go for
As you wish, Commander.
the Providence Dreadnought or the Recusant Dreadnought with this guy.
Yes, Admiral.
Dooku thinks he's safe in it,
Boarding in.
Focusing
but
all
he is not.
firepower.
Targeting at maximum
Good to see you,
firepower.
my lord.
Target at maximum range.
Consider it
Firing
gone.
barrage.
How devious, my lord.
Mad for Max is asking more question related to EAW's mechanics, but how are lightsaber duels calculated? One of my playthroughs, Sora Balto defeated Yoda and Plo Koon at the same time. So, there's no special thing to that. It's just how much damage they do versus how much is being healed by the other people, how much health they have. If you are actually getting a Jedi shot by a lot of infantry, sometimes that can result in them healing more than taking damage.
Good to see you, my
Because, like, I'm pretty sure Sora Bulk is weaker than either of those characters individually, but either through just wonkiness and how the duel ended up and how the fight ended up happening, because like melee units in Empire War are not the most reliable. It could have just been that, or weirdly applying the Berserk ability, because there's some weirdness in how Jedi work in particular. Jeskill's asking if there were an Empire War 2, would you and your modding group mod this game too, or instead of Empire War 2? It really depends on how moddable Empire War 2 would be, what the player base for Empire War 1 ends up remaining as, because like starting the mods from scratch is not something that really appeals for me. Like restarting them from scratch for another game engine that may not be able to support a lot of the stuff that we've either done already or want to do. Like, you would basically have to start from scratch, and after doing this for 15 years, that I don't know. So maybe we'd just continue with what we're already working on here. Maybe we'd move to a new game. Maybe we'd stop altogether. It's really too hard to say as just like an abstract thing.
The enemy is mine.
Fire for maximum effect.
Heading for attack.
Like, the most likely thing would probably just be continuing what we're doing here, but
Main cannons charged.
Awaiting your orders, sir.
there's too many factors there.
Salutations,
If Lucasfilm
my
asked you to be a dev on Empire War 2, would you do it? Absolutely not. I have no desire to work for any other company ever again. What if Empire War 2 would be the same as EAW with everything we ever wanted? I mean, then we wouldn't need to make the mod if it has everything we ever wanted.
Your lust for power will only consume you.
If it was as moddable as we could ever want with but just otherwise is basically Empire War 1.
Construction complete.
Then there's a higher chance we'd switch, maybe, but still huge time commitments.
Construction complete.
Let's move this bucket.
Invasion commencing.
Job's not over yet. Call it a shiny.
Building started.
I'll just use an A6 for this. Obi-Wan.
I sense victory.
And get some clones in. We always get asked, like, whether we're going to add the legions, but there are the legions. See? Obi-Wan's down, so you get the legion skin. And you can tell, if you look in the capabilities, Legion Tier 1, 212th Attack Battalion. So the heroes will tell you who's gonna, like, what the clones will be if they come down. Obi-Wan's take precedence over anyone else's.
I must be ready to face Count. I've got you again. I must be ready to face Count. You handle yourself well. I see you haven't forgotten everything I taught you. You haven't exactly impressed me so far. I'm not going to make this easy for you. You're spending too much time tinkering with your starfighter. Hello there. An army of
Let's see if we can kill the HMPs first.
You have skill, but no discipline. I may fall today.
For fuck's sakes. That was super fast. There's so many of them.
Reinforcements en route.
Right, no more 212. I definitely should have had the artillery down first.
At maximum unit capacity.
Alright, we need to get out to a build pad. Oh shit. That's healing. Don't like that. No healing. Just dying.
Unit destroyed.
Their ship that's the CIS's ship that's comparable to Praetor is the Subjugator, and Subjugators are all like, the Subjugators are also pretty good at killing SS like Mandator style SSDs as well. Our goal isn't to give each side analogous ships in every situation. Like we don't want to just make up a Mandator equivalent for them when they didn't really have one. Because like the way that you beat those ships isn't another one of those ships either. So they each have their strengths and weaknesses, they each have their different stuff that they do. And to us that's better than trying to just make them visually different copies of each other and what they're able to use and do. Alright, let's get them over here. Let's get some build pads. Get some repairing happening. Like the way you beat most SSDs, like the most efficient way to beat SSDs in the mods is with fighters, but for the CIS, especially. Like, the Subjugator can stun the Mandator and the Praetor. So even though it doesn't have quite as much power as a Mandator, if you have like a Lucre Hulk and a Subjugator, you can pretty easily beat the Mandator, because the ion weapons will stun the Mandator. And that's like the majority of the Republic's power in that fleet is gone. Right. There we go. Stop moving there. We just gotta just gotta get the repair platform.
Repair station constructing.
Discovered. How's it going? Back off to here. And we're gonna start healing. The battle is not quite over, but it is time to start healing. For when? When are you ready? I beat KOTOR too, so we can start. And get back to it basically whenever. Other than this weekend, because fucking Calrissian Cup. Going to be taking part in a Star Wars Squadrons tournament with the X Crew and Wasted, and Alex from Star Wars Explained, I believe, is our 5th for that. Shaq is... He wasn't sure if he wanted to play, and then he was thinking we'd be getting too sweaty. He didn't want to get that sweaty. So we've got Star Wars Explained subbing in there. But I don't think this weekend Ek will even be able to be at the tournament. And I think like Ek is pretty clearly our best player, so we're just going to get absolutely fucked. I don't know that Alex has kept it. Like, Alex used to be really good. I don't know that he's kept up playing as much. Oh, that's not good. Well, the Twitch stream just dropped. Hopefully it'll fix itself. There we go. I think Twitch just fixed itself. Let's get some vision. We can go get the structures now. Let's get an ATT. They do have a field base, as I suspected. You are going to help on this side, Mr. Artillery. There's this. Okay. Gotta kill these droids. And you are still, like, you still need to help on this side. How long does it take to model or develop a ship from scratch? So for the Mandator specifically, it takes longer because Farshad had to design that. When you're working from an existing design, then it's faster and easier because that's a whole step that's arguably one of the hardest steps that's been already finished for you. Like if you're making a fighter model in texture, you can, depending on how complicated the model is or the design is, then you could do that in a couple hours and get the whole fighter done. For something that's larger, like an SSD, then you could easily be spending 40 plus hours on all the different stages. That's already dead, but I'm sending a message. Yeah, if someone in the chat could just tell people to refresh. For the people who aren't able to hear me right now.
Building under construction.
Alright, we are going to take a moment to save here though, which means the episode is going to be ending for those of you on YouTube. So hope you are enjoying the series so far. Thank you for watching and hope to see you next time. On Twitch we will probably continue for another episode's worth. So the excitement goes on. Bye everyone.